I do this next session for two reasons. I do this session to assist all of us parents who have children to find new strategic, more dynamic ways of training, developing, educating our children while we are in the belly of the beast. One of the biggest challenges which we are all facing, and I heard Professor admitting that even in his house, he is struggling with these foreign objects that the grandchildren are now making with foreigners. Foreigners, they could be black but foreign in terms of the education. And then they come into our spaces, and I can see many of you have started reproducing after other kind. You are a Pan-Africanist, but what is in your house is not a Pan-Africanist. You are an African, but the things that are in your house are not Africans. They are coconuts. Even coconuts are better. I don't know what we can call them. At least a coconut, you can have some juice. But there is this thing now of brown skins, but white colonial deprived minds. I can say that because I don't see your children here. I can say that because I don't see your grandchildren here. I can say that because I don't see your wives here. I can say that because I don't see your husbands here. But I can see you. I can see you. I shared this session for the second reason. It is for the young people. And I wish, are there kids who are 21 years and below? Children. Sorry. Oh, point of correction. We have a brother who is woke here. You won't take kids, yeah? That's fine. Well done, well done, well done, well done. We have children below the age of 21 in the house? 21. Can I have you guys come, ladies, children, can I have come and sit here? Sit here. I love them babies. If you are below 21, okay, let me below 25. If you are below 25, come on, be quick standing and come forward. Let's have a children's story time. Grandpa is in the house. Oh, take your seats. If you want to sit down, sit on the floor. Let's have some we talk. Hey, don't try to look big. If you are below 25, you're not married, just come down here. Yeah, thanks. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If I see you, I see you, and I can see that you, okay, that one is still young, too young. That's fine. I'm going to take you through a small little workshop. We call it shopping skills. Shopping? Skills. Shopping? How to go shopping. And you see, the age that is missing here is the most critical age that should have been here. That's why I say this. And some of you guys, some of you gentlemen and ladies who got good cameras, this is the part where you don't want to miss not even a single word. Because this is stuff you're going to send viral. So get yourself the best position to sit. I'll be as brief and precise as possible so that we can get the best out of this. Then you can cut and paste it and share it on all medias. But you are privileged and you are very fortunate, my young children, to be here, to be sharing some space with me as I will take you through a small little session entitled Shopping Skills. Shopping skills is the art of going to the shops and buying things. How to buy things from the shops. Oh, my word. This is where I wish my team was here and they would know how to move my chairs and get me to work properly. Now I'm doubling up, dropping flowers and everything else. All right. You're going to go to the shop and buy some certain things. And while you are buying things in the shops, you want to make sure that you buy the right things and come back home and enjoy yourself. So I speak once, you must hear me. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, when you get home, please ask Ma, ask Dad to say, what did he mean? And when you hear your father and mother remind you this information years later, please let the spirit of our ancestors Remember it in your mind. So there are few principles. I will not be able to go through all the 21 of them with you, but I'll share as much as I can for the purposes of this meeting. So concept number 1, before you go shopping, you must always write your list at home. What must you do? Don't have money in your pocket and you run to the shops and you don't know what you're going to buy at the shops. Be clear what you want to go and buy at the shops before you even go to the shops. So write your list so that when you see it, you can buy it. Did you think I'm talking about writing a list at home? I'm saying while you are going through life, be clear what you want to do in life. So that when you go to school, when you walk around the marketplace, when you walk around the community, you can see what you want to become and migrate and move towards that. Number 2, before you go to the shopping mall, please bath. Hello? What must you do? You must find some water and bath, or bathe, or bath. I don't know, I'm from Africa, you pardon my pronunciation. Bathe, bath, Beethoven, I don't know which one, but somewhere there, find some water and clean yourself. Don't walk around the shopping mall with smelling armpits and smelling breath. No one wants to hang around people that are dirty and people are not bathed. Did you think I'm talking about bathing? As you go through life, bath or wash your mind. Wash your emotions. Psychological washing. Mental washing. Social washing. Spiritual washing. And finally, physical washing. We need clean people around the mall who are not carrying residues of other people's dirt. And they smear it on others. If you doubt what I am saying, look in the face of your mother and father when they are quarreling. Some extra dirt is coming out. They will understand this one, don't worry. But those who have gone shopping to bring other products into their houses and they have not bathed or washed off the other ones, there are tendencies that the smells of the past will follow you to the future. Did you hear me? Did you hear me, the old people? I'm not only talking to your children, I'm talking to you. My gun is right on your neck. Please go to the river and get some shower. Clean up before you can smear your previous dirt to other people who were not there when they got you pregnant. Who were not there. We are not the guilty ones. We can't be paying for the crimes of those that came here before we got here. So before you invite us into your space, please find some water and bathe. Number 3, before you go to the shopping mall, please eat at home. What must you do? Don't go to the shopping mall hungry. Oh, you heard me, eh? Did you hear me? Don't go to the mall while you are hungry. You will convert a shopping spree into an eating spree. And hungry people buy anything. So please eat at home. The very same things that you are going to be looking for in the shopping malls, have satisfaction within your houses. This one I'll leave it for the adults to interpret it for you. Before you can look for love out there, find it here. Before you can look for understanding over there, find it here. Before you can expect other people to do things for you over there, do those things for us here. So no one is going to come and clean up your house, clean up your mess, pick up your plate when you finish eating. Start doing those things while you are at home so that you don't become a nuisance to other people's children in the future. You hear me? So please learn to eat at home. Principle number 4, don't come to the shopping mall too early. Don't come to the shopping mall too late. Come right on time. Do not use your retirement money to bring up children. Don't start too early. You will mess up your opportunities of study and growth. Don't do it too late with diabetes, arthritis, and other adult problems. They will tell you when you grow up what I meant by that. Don't come to the mall too early. Don't come too. Do the right things at the right time with the right person for the right reason for the good result. And you'll never regret in your life. Some certain things are ready for you, but you are not ready for them. So the fact that you are now growing hair in the wrong places doesn't mean that you are ready. Don't come too early. Don't come too late. Now you no longer have teeth. You are now at past from 15:15. And then you want to start building homes. Do it on time. Do it on time. Principle number 6. Don't look for apples on the cosmetic section. When you get into the mall, hey, this is the beautiful part about African culture. It's a process of talking proverbs. And then you must think and then put the pieces together. Because that encourages thinking. Don't look for apples on the cosmetic section. When you walk around the mall, it's written apples, agriculture, or gardening, toiletries, kitchen, bakery, meat, and what, and what. You go to the right shelf looking for the right things. Did you hear me? You cannot be looking for a good life as a doctor and all you're spending your time doing is sitting and standing around the corners with people that are sniffing stuff. You can't be expecting to go on with your life with the good things, but you are spending all your time doing the bad things. Apples are here. Bread is over there. Gardening is over there. Bedding and kitchen stuff is over here. Identify your shelves in life and approach each shelf to get what you want. That leads us to principle number 7. When you are on a shelf, please collect everything that is there and don't come back here again. How do you know that your mom is confused and father is confused? They pick up a trolley here, they pick up one thing here, and they go to the other side and pick up something there, pick up something, then they remember they forgot something, they come back here again, pick up. So they pick up bread here, they go there and pick up some shoes and toiletries and what, and they remember, oops, I should have picked up some buns. They come back here again, and they spend a whole day, a process that would have taken them 1 hour. 3 hours later, mommy is still walking around the shops. Dad is still walking around the shops. Why? Because their list is disorganized. Oh, young boys and girls, when you are doing school, do school. Come on. When you are doing school, you don't want to come back here again. Get everything that needs to be picked up while you are at it. Concentrate. Focus. Get the task done. Get your homeworks done. There's nothing as horrible as trying to do high school stuff and you are 60 years old. Now when you still can do it, get it done. Imagine going back to crash and you are 22 years old. Because there are principles that you should have learned at this age. Now you want to start throwing temper tantrums at the age of 35. You find a whole grown-up man with a beard. He has broken 6 razor blades shaving his beard, and he's throwing a temper tantrum like a small little toddler. Learn basic lessons when you can still learn them, and grow with yourself. Gather as much as you can. Principle that follows will start getting a little bit thicker, so sit up straight. Let's go. Breathe in heavily, because it's going to start getting messy now. Right. Please, while you are in the shopping mall, if you can't find what you want, ask the person in uniform. Hello? If you can't find what you want, ask the person in People in uniform are your parents, are your grandfathers, are your uncles, are your teachers, are your nurses. Don't go ahead and making mistakes and making risky decisions when there are people in your life that can give you advice. Did you hear me? So identify your uniform squad. Get your uniform squad in place. So when you need this, you ask, what must I do? What must I do? What must I do? And learn from those that are near you and avoid making unnecessary mistakes. The next principle, a bit heavy. Don't be on drugs and don't be drunk while you're on the shopping mall. Everything will start looking beautiful. You know, a drunk person, you start seeing people 2 by 2 and 3 by 3. And in the morning when you wake up, you ask, what's your name? It is too late. Don't be on drugs. Don't smoke it. Don't drink it. If you want to know whether it can be smoked or drunk, get a dog and give it that thing. If a dog cannot eat it, and a dog cannot smoke it, and a dog cannot drink it, please stay away. The next principle will push you even better. Please, please, do not touch fruits you don't intend to buy. And you become a fingerprint collection center, where every Tom, Dick, and Harry wants to come and leave their fingerprints. Don't touch stuff that you are not going to buy. Don't dig your nails in things that you can't afford. Leave those fruits alone. Nothing will happen to them. Mom and dad put them there. They are safe. Are you all right? You don't need to double check on it. It's okay. Don't touch fruits you don't intend to. Did you hear me? These are the one who will push you further away. Issues of milk, particularly we in Africa, milk, yogurts, ice cream, we buy last because they have a tendency of melting. So don't get in the shop and the first thing you do is to get ice cream and fill up your trolleys. Because by the time you finish shopping, you won't be having ice cream but juice. You ask your mom and dad at home what that means. Do not start with perishable things. Start with hard things like fruits, tinned foods, stuff like that. That gives you another principle. Avoid buying bread also. And you put it at the bottom of the trolley, then on top you put. Then by the time you get home, the bread is the. You hear me? Avoid issues. Avoid accumulating issues. Your parents are laughing, they know exactly what I'm saying. Don't put perishable things at the bottom. And then you put the heavier things on top. You mess up the quality of the other products that are at the bottom. Did you hear me? The next one is even better. While you are on the shopping mall, please, young boys and girls, please, I beg you, do not eat on the shelf. Do not. We call such people thieves. What do we call them? Because you have not yet purchased this thing. And you are eating it already. Then by the time you're supposed to get home, what are you going to pay for? What is in your stomach? Don't eat on the shelf. So that by the time you get home, then you can begin to show what is it that you are shopping. And those who eat on the shelf have nothing to show when they get home. You cannot show them your stomach and say, there you are. That's what I went to shop, because your tummy is full. Bring home something valuable. And the most valuable you can bring home is yourself. Because there's a tendency other people get injured at the shop. By the time they come back, they have nothing to show. And you must be very cheap if you are eating on the shelf. Refuse to be consumed before we get home. Stay in the shelf or be in the trolley. This is for the boys. If you break it, consider it yours. You went to the shops, you the clever one, you found it sitting on the shelf, you picked it up, you turned it upside down, you threw it in the air, you put one finger, and then you wanted to see how nice, and while you are enjoying yourself, and the thing cracks on the ground. Then you want to stand up and say, no, it's not me, it's not me. Other people touched it also. No. You broke it. If you break it, consider it. Shop with your eyes, not with your... Look at it and leave it where it is. Because once you start touching certain things and they break, you may not be able to repair them again. And there's nothing as terrible as walking back home with a plastic bag full of broken glasses. And that's what you bought. I hope you can hear what I'm saying. And last but not least, after you fill up your trolley with food, don't run through the back door. Come to the front door now that your trolley is full and pay for your goods. I wish I had time, I would be telling you the value of paying for your goods. Only those that pay for their goods know the value. And for you who are now in diaspora who think that paying dowry is a waste of time, next year when I come, that's the first session I'm going to have. Why even the African in diaspora must reinstitute the concept of dowry within a family. This whole thing of just people just meet up in a shopping mall, next thing they're coming from the magistrate court with a certificate, I am now married. That thing stops now. It stops now. That's not African. Even the black book says, when you get into those lands where they are going to capture you as slaves, don't learn the abominable habits of those Gentiles. And one of the habits that you have learned from the Gentiles in the belly of the beast is to give each other for free. And your children are just floating around with a piece of metal on their finger and they say they are married. We need to reinstitute the institution of dowry. Families must come. Yes, I'm coming there. Families must come together and discuss issues around the marriages of their own children, and principles must guide young people who are entering into institutions of marriage. Come on, if you can put your hands together for that one there. So next year the first session is Lobola. What is it? Lobola. Lobola. That is dowry. So when you finish filling up your trolley, please don't run through the back door. Come. Front door. Come and meet the shop owners. You see, goods belong one place. They're either in your house or leave them at the shop. So there's nothing called a single lady or a single woman. You are either on the shelf or you are in a house. We don't want any loitering things between the shopping mall and houses that says, hey, me, I'm single. I'm a single mother. There's no single mother. There's no single parenting. Get that thing off your head. You are either with your father or with your husband. Let's close this thing once and for all. If we are going to rewire the next generation, let's do it properly. Because if we perpetuate wrong language, There's no way we can reset the young people. After you get your products and you fill up your trolley, please go to the shopping owner, the shop owner, pay for your goods, and get out of here. But while you are shopping on the mall, keep a smile on your face. You're on CCTV. The universe is watching everything that you are doing. Nothing is hidden behind the shelf, behind the bookshelf, behind the counter. The universe is watching you. There's no time when you are alone. Your ancestors are watching. You cannot hide. You might as well do it properly so that they can clap hands for you instead of knocking your head, calling you for discipline. And once you take goods outside of this shop and you take them to your house, please do not bring them back. We don't deal with recycled goods in this shop. I say this to you young boys and girls because you have not yet made blunders. I hope I'm not insulting your parents. But you have an opportunity of doing it right from the onset. So be well organized in your mind that once you leave this mall and once you take these things out of this mall, you are going to do your best to look after them and look after yourself so that they don't come back. Next year when I come back after doing Lobola, then the last session I'll do for the adults is called cooking skills. Because today we have been shopping. You have been a wonderful audience. I love you and stay away from trouble. Don't do what I wouldn't do. If you do it better. Now put your hand on your head and say, this is how I think. Like you believe it, this is how I think. Put your hand on your heart and say, this is how I feel. Put your hand in your hand and say, this is how I do. One more time, this is how I feel. I think, this is how I feel, and this is how I do. For the last time with conviction, this is how I think, this is how I feel, and this is how I do. Have yourself a wonderful afternoon.